Hello Aquarius. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marshinsky. And please keep in mind that this particular reading, I am only using my higher intuitive self. I'm not actually channeling through any spirit guide, because that is possible. Only in the end do I call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide some guidance, some words of wisdom regarding your situation. Wow, a lot has happened, Aquarius. Some of you might have been in a relationship. This could be also a situationship. Some of you may have simply just exchanged glances. There's a whole lot of sexual energy here, though. A lot of lust. Very lustful. Yay, then you have love. Okay, that's good. So the lust has now been balanced with love. So that's good. And we have nourishment. Sweet cards, nice cards. It's just a big, big challenge for this person. Aquarius, here we have creativity, followed by sexuality. Then we have embracing the shadow. And then we have fear, awakening, sensuality. We have love, we have nourishment. Then we have challenge under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, I feel that in this connection, I want to create something with you. Something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love, where you are the center of my world. And I do feel very, very drawn to you sexually. You have this allure, this charm. There's ways that you just tantalize me and torture me with your gorgeous looks and your body. And I want to be near you. I want to be close to you. But I just can't. Yikes. The world is not ready to see what it is that I want to do to you. And this is a very dark side of me. Very, very dark. This is a side that not a lot of people know about me. I have been very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. And many things I have said and done. And unfortunately, you have been that person who has experienced that particular side of me. But I want you to embrace that side of me too, because it is a part of who I am. I want you to embrace the crazy in me. Is that okay? Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Because I know right now this entire situation is very awkward. And there are feelings, the environment is now very uncomfortable. And this is what makes me nervous. This is what makes me afraid now. That my behavior, the way that I am, the way that I think, does not make you feel comfortable. I make you feel uncomfortable. I realize this now. But I'm also very nervous to come out of my shell and even talk to you in that way anymore. I have feelings of paranoia. I have these feelings of anxiety, worthlessness, unworthiness, guilt, sometimes even panic attacks because of the anxiety. I feel that in this connection. I have had an awakening. I am starting to see things differently. Things are no longer as lustful as they used to be. I'm seeing things through your perspective. I have learned a lesson, and I'm seeing things now through your eyes. Now I see you as somebody who is very sensual, very alluring, very charming, very distinct. You are somebody who is very unique, and you don't even have to seduce. You don't have to try. With you, it just happens very naturally. I feel in this connection there's love that has grown as time has gone by. The love that I feel for you is true. It's clean, it's pure, it is unconditional love. And I do feel that in this connection, there is a sense of nourishment. I do feel very nourished. I feel that you are that one perfect person who has been made for me. Spiritually, physically, and emotionally, you are that one individual who has always made me feel fulfilled and complete. Every other person that has come into my life, they've not made me feel that way. Overall, I feel that in this connection, there is this huge challenge that I must meet. This is now a problem that cannot be solved, a riddle to which a solution cannot be found. It is extremely challenging for me, for the type of person I am, to actually open up to you, to get rid of this awkwardness, to get rid of this fear and anxiety that I have. I know what I have to do, but I'm a very nervous person. All right. Aquarius. Looks like this person screwed up. No? They have all these great cards here. They've realized, come to an awakening moment, that they love you. They have the sensuality. They feel that you're that perfect person. But this comes now, right? Before that, there's a whole lot of awkwardness and fear. And because of this, now we have a challenge. This entire situation, this person is finding very challenging. So they actually don't even know themselves if they will be able to do the things that you are expecting them to do, or to be that way that you're expecting them to be. Some people may be saying, and I'm getting this, that I just want them to be normal. Now, normal just means like, like the average couple. This is what somebody out there is saying. I'm getting that right now. And that's fine. Yeah, you just want this person to be like the average, everyday type of male or female. And that's okay, but not everybody's the same now, are they? No. People are all different because of their life experiences, who they are, the way they're raised. Recent experiences can change people. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot, so I'm going to have a look at any type of situation that may have occurred that caused the problem in the first place. This just fell right out. Now, this is the Ace of Cups. Traditionally, it's a beautiful card. However, with this deck, and the way I read this particular one, this part of the reading, I read the reverse. So these are certain things that may have happened that brought down this connection. In the beginning, Aquarius, this connection may have felt very harmonious. There may have been some good partnership. There may even have been like feelings of love, like genuine feelings of love. Here we also have the feeling of enchantment. The situation here was that of receiving the feeling of satisfaction, having a lot of good emotions, being inspired by this person. This was the beginning of a new cycle that may have felt ripe with potential for happiness and satisfaction. Some of you may have felt joy, and this was an important love relationship or a nurturing friendship that could have turned into love. This also had a lot of creative inspiration. Some of you or they may have been visited by the muses. Here, what happened? At some point in time, things started to go downhill and became very sour in this sweet connection. Here we have rejection of another's affection. So you may have been giving this person love, Aquarius, but they were rejecting your love, your attention. They were literally rejecting it. Now, here we also have a situation that talks about creative blockages, disillusionment with love. They couldn't really tell if this was love or not. And they were feeling, because of this, they were feeling a lot of sadness and melancholy. You could have loved them until their face turned blue, or your face turned blue, but they just couldn't recognize love. Sometimes this happens because somebody has been hurt in the past before, and they thought that they knew love when it was not actually true love at all. Might have been something completely different. Let's have a look at grace and see how this is associated to this particular card. When I mean this particular card, I mean to say the Ace of Cups. So grace talks about inspiration. Okay, again, you got the same word because you just had it before too, inspiration. It talks about inspiration, it talks about hope, and it talks about dreams. What happened with this person, they were not believing and they were creating blockages. They were not following their heart. So everything that was an inspiration, everything that was hope, everything that was related to wanting to build dreams together, that was all shattered. It's like this person just suddenly felt like this is not right for me. This is not the way a relationship is supposed to be. Why is it so nice? Why is it so perfect? It's like they were waiting, what do you call it? Waiting for the other shoe to drop, or they were waiting for like a ticking time bomb. They were just waiting for something bad to happen. And before it happened, they decided to pull themselves away from the situation. Here we have how this person was not following their bliss. And it was because they started to feel very insecure. So there was insecurities here. Remember, Remember we had the fear card, right? So the fear card does talk about feeling fear, not feeling comfortable, not feeling strong enough to deal with the situation, which is exactly why it was considered a challenge. I'm just going to double check because I thought, yep, okay, so you did have the fear card, yeah, okay. So yeah, this person was feeling unworthy and they were feeling worthless at some point because they had lost their confidence. They had lost the sense of self-esteem, and when they lose that, because of the fear card that you had earlier, they lose all of this, and for that reason they feel insecure. Of course, it says here feelings of unworthiness, and then it talks about ignoring intuition. So they just, wow, they felt that whatever they have done has caused you so much heartache and pain that it's not worth being with somebody like this person. They just felt, so they called the shots. They thought that what they were doing is correct. If they hurt you, they thought, you know what, it's best that I stay away from this person. And that's what they have done. But the thing is, you want closure. I don't see closure in this connection. I see this person kind of fading. They didn't really give you a reason why, because it talks about them feeling insecure, and it talks about how in this card they're creatively blocking you. They're finding ways of not, talking to you or avoiding you, and that's just wrong. I mean, to some degree, yes, it's actually immature behavior. But sometimes people do this because, remember the challenge card, right? You had the challenge card that was right there before. It's just so challenging that this person can't find a solution. So they just don't want to deal with it. This is what happened to this person. And usually if they can't recognize love, it's because either they've been hurt before or they're just too afraid. And one of the reasons is because they lost that confidence. Let's have a look at any type of actions this person might take towards you in the coming future. Oh my goodness. Okay, gotcha. The Devil card. Then we have here the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, followed by the Nine of Cups. Very nice. All right, I just had a card that just fell down. King of Cups. I only picked the top card, but these two cards did fall down underneath, not properly. These were in another reading too. So it's the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card. All right. The Devil card here talks about a very toxic and addictive kind of relationship. This person could have overindulged with you sexually. And it got to the point where there was a lot of overindulgence. This could have also led to feelings of manipulation. Maybe they manipulated you. It talks about people taking someone for granted also because of their kind and sweet nature. But the environment was so toxic on a very physically intimate level that it became very unhealthy, right? It's toxic, so it became unhealthy. And the problem is that it's important to note with this type of card, it's a repetitive situation. It's an addiction. It's a behavior. It's a habit. So first card is the strongest. This person, no matter where they go, no matter what they do, they're obsessed and they're obsessing over you. They're thinking about you constantly, and they can't stop thinking about that hot, naked body of yours. No, they can't. They are thinking about you in this particular way. They are extremely, ridiculously, extremely attracted to you. My goodness me. Why am I not surprised? All right. We have here also the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, there's a very logical side to this person when it comes to how practical can this connection really be. And I do see here that at some point in time they are going to be and behaving in a very practical manner. They're very practical about the situation. They want things to move on forward in a very positive way. They feel, and there is going to be some type of an offer. Now, we also have, why is somebody making this offer? Because of the Nine of Cups. Because you are exactly what they have been wishing for. They wish for someone like you. They wish for you. Here we also have the King of Cups. You make this person extremely emotional. It's been kind of a new situation for them, and they're starting to realize that this is how you actually make them feel. And only then do they realize that this is a reoccurring theme. And then they realize that, you know what, maybe this is love. Maybe this is what they call love. When I can't stop thinking about this person, and I care about them. Maybe this is love. This is what this person is feeling and thinking. And you do make them very emotional. They get emotional when they think about you. And they do want to make a solid offer of love to you. It's not just about lust anymore. Now it's about love. Remember earlier you had a lot of affection that they had with the lustful card. So they don't just want to, have sex with you, but they want to make love to you now. There's a difference there. This person is emotionally connected to you now. Overall, with the Six of Swords, what do they want to do? This card, umbrella, is the other card. So it's like a huge umbrella that falls over these cards, and these are under them. With the Six of Swords, this person literally has had enough. Enough is enough. They just want to move on from the situation because it has been a very rough kind of situation, rough terrain. So they want to go on to calmer, smoother waters in the coming days, months, how long it takes. But they want to move on from the situation, and then they want to give you this offer. So I do see that there's going to be an action. You do have, literally, you have 2 action cards here. Like I see with the Ace of Pentacles, this is addressing you. And with the King of Cups, that is addressing you. Every other thing is very much in their mind. They are taking action, but only for themselves and for their own personal gain. But do I see something that is going to occur? I do see it. And they're going to be very soft and gentle and maybe sheepish or shy about it too. They're not going to be very bold. Even this person's coming up as a King of Cups, but I'm seeing them being very shy. Part of it's, I'm getting the word insecurity. Part of it's because they are insecure. And remember, there's a challenge card, right? So it's extremely challenging for this person to come back into your life because of how they treated you. But when they do, don't be surprised if they're a little shy, if they're a little quiet, if they're acting a bit different. It's like what happened made them freeze. And I'm seeing literally a block of ice. And a person is stuck inside of this ice. And the ice has to melt, and somebody has to chip it away piece by piece. Only then will this person feel confident enough to maybe slowly start to thaw, right? They thaw, and then they start to speak later on. It's a very, very strange example, but okay, this is what I'm seeing, so I'm telling you. But this is what I'm sensing, that there's hesitation, not because of them not just wanting to talk, because they physically can't do it, because of the environment around them and their mind, their mindset. So I do see that definitely changing in the coming future. It's beautiful. let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay. No, 2 cards. So we have here, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Here we have listen to your intuition. So yes, listen to that voice inside of your head, okay? Listen to it because it is much older and wiser than your body, your spirit. The voice inside of your head that's talking to you is your soul. It's talking to you, your body, which is very new. Soul is very old. Here we have yes. Followed by don't stop. Goodness me. Give me a few seconds. Okay. Let's do that again. It's up to you. Oh my goodness. So they're giving you a choice here. It is up to you. You have a choice. Either you can be with this person or you might not need or want to be with this person. Here we have, they're telling you to listen to your intuition. So do pay attention to what your heart and your gut, because of your experiences. Do that. Pay attention to yourself. Here we also have within the next few weeks. So within the next few weeks or months, it's going to be important for you to start paying attention to yourself. Here they want you to remain very positive. And I do have something called a Holy Light package. Some of you might want to have a look at that. It's on my website. Holy Light package I created is to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. Once you get rid of negative energies, that is when you are able to retain and keep positive energy around you in your environment and inside of your body. But provided the negative energies are gone, because negative energies are blockages and they stop positive things to come from coming into your life, how are you going to manifest if you have negative things around, right? So this is why I created that package. I mean, something even higher up than that is the chakra checkup, which I go into full detail and tell you how many negative energies you have and how to get rid of them in detail. But the Holy Light package is also good because it's a very compact self-help guide. A lot of people love it, and with the grace of God, I was able to create that for everybody here. And it works. It totally works. So, yeah, if some of you feel that you have a lot of negativity around you, if you feel that energy, you could definitely be picking up people's negative things like ticks or like fleas. They literally just jump onto another person who can become easily a victim if you are vulnerable enough at that time in life. So, because of anger, depression, jealousy, sometimes they can jump onto another person. So if you are in an environment that is very toxic, if you are living with people who you find are very negative, are very argumentative, right? Try to avoid those types of people, because that also will bring down that positive energy barrier and field that you have. Here you also have be assertive. So definitely be assertive. Let people know what you're thinking of, what you feel is right. Have the courage to speak up. Low self-esteem, you don't have room for low self-esteem. There's no reason to. You are the best that you can be right now. Yes, we all can be better. But there's no reason for you to have low self-esteem, because that's why this person takes advantage of you. So be assertive. Let this person know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with. And there's no room for you to actually feel insecurities anymore. At this point, you need to be beyond that. Some of you have gone through this. We also have here, yes, don't stop. So yes, don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing, because with that energy, you're going to attract positive energy. Positive energy will help you attract positive energy. Of course, negative will attract negative. We also have here the last card. It's up to you. So this is a very good card because it's a choice card that I've seen. So some of you do have a different type of timeline and reality that you could jump onto in this lifetime. There's different realities that we can jump. And reality is just a choice. You're just going to take a different choice, a different path. And then you may meet somebody else, but that fate and destiny is already written for you by the celestial being that's already there. It's like lines or like different branches that you can hop onto one branch and then to another. But that line and that fate and destiny is still always written for you. You might meet one person here as a soulmate. A few months later, you might meet a karmic partner. After that, you might meet your twin flame. Everybody repeats and comes into our lives because of things that have happened in the past life. Now, in this particular lifetime, there's something going on with this person where somebody's going to ask for forgiveness or demand an apology. Most likely, you might be asking this person, or this person might just voluntarily come to you and say, look, I'm really sorry. Can you please forgive me? You have the forgiveness card right here. It's the overall arching card. And the thing is that this has really hurt a lot of you because you have felt, oh my gosh, you have felt this pain, this lack of closure, this lack of uncertainty. I'm getting the word unnecessary. It's been an unnecessary headache, and some of you cannot move forward or backward because of the insecurity and because of the lack of decision that was made. So somebody basically needs to make a decision in order for somebody to move on with their life. But this is something that has been building up over time, and it's a bunch of things that have really upset you, Aquarius. And the only thing this person can possibly say is sorry. Like, what the hell is sorry going to do? Yeah, it's going to make you feel good. Is it going to bring back those days that you lost? No. But sometimes it's a learning lesson for yourself as well as this other person. For now, I would recommend, Aquarius, eventually this person's going to reach out to you and they're going to ask for forgiveness. But listen to your intuition, remain positive, and like it said here, don't stop giving and receiving love. If it's not this person, like it says, it's up to you. That's a different branch. That's an offer for a different branch. That means that a different reality, you may meet somebody in the coming future. As long as you stay positive, as long as you keep that positive energy flowing, where you are feeling very confident about yourself, you will be able to attract other people into your life. At that point, it could be that this person comes back and just asks for forgiveness. Some of you may want to, because of the choice card here, it's up to you. Some of you may want to be with this person, and some of you might decide to cut them off altogether. You just maybe want to be friends, or maybe you don't want to be friends at all. However, you still have something good coming up here in the far future. I see that here. Very nice. That was a lot. All right, Aquarius. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated. I do wanted to just announce that I do have openings still for love readings. My readings right now, it's 100% written report. And before you place the order, please go on the website and please read the description, because it does tell you exactly what I provide you. With that, it's a self-assessment type of reading. It's a very different kind of reading, but the majority of the time I am looking at what this person feels for you, what are the problems, what are they hiding from you. That's about it, but the rest of it, you're able to decipher all of that and then make your own decision based on that. But once you read it, you will understand what it all has inside of it. And it's just a written report. It's not verbal. I'm not speaking in that one. All right. Aquarius, you take care, stay safe, and thank you so much for tuning in. Bye now.